Welcome back, everybody, to the wonderful world of Fallout modding. Well, our first one is going to be a Bubblehead mod, and voila! This is Bobble Girl with Slutty Vault Suit by Justice, and this is the redhead version. There are actually three different versions, just for the hair color, and then of course there's also the Slutty version and the non-Slutty version. This, of course, if you notice, the Vault Suit is actually another mod entirely that was used as a resource to create the Slutty, vault bobbleheads. Uh, as you can tell, it also works with the glow-in-the-dark bobbleheads just for the text alone, so it's still something pretty cool to have. Uh, as you can tell, redhead, you know, changed the Vault Boy or to pretty much, alt girl. Still has all the poses, still has all the stuff that's in it. It just changed the model. Other than that, it's very minor, doesn't have an impact, but it's just a pretty neat little thing to have. I will, of course, also be showing another bobblehead mod later in this episode. So if you like this one, or if you wanted a blonde version, or a version that had black hair, well, that would be this one as well. On to our next mod. And this mod is actually a pretty cool mod. I'm going to actually show off two of the different outfits for this particular mod. But this is Elis Sleeveless Outfits of Vanilla and CBBE by Eleonora. That's right, Eleonora has started making mods for Fallout 4. It is the outfit, not the knife. The knife is just to make it so that the character doesn't start spinning around when I try panning around to show off the outfit. But as you can tell, it is a really, really good quality armor. I mean, yeah, the stats not exactly all that high, but it's still just clothing. So the fact that she was able to make something this detailed and, well, I don't think you'll ever see any kind of armor that has backpacks or anything like that in the game itself in the vanilla version. So this is actually a pretty good one, and the texture is the digital camo texture for this particular armor. Okay, now I'm going to show another one that is also a part of this. So I'll just switch over. And as you can see, there are variants to this armor. I mean, the boots are basically the same for this one, but instead of there being a backpack and whatnot, you actually have, well, the same stuff Sturgis has. You got the 10mm pistol on the side, roll of duct tape, various other things like tools and whatnot, along with the welding goggles. And instead of it being a full shirt, it's more of a tank top. Now I'm going to show off one more, which is the Adventure sleeveless. So that will be the last one I'll be showing off, because there is a lot of different armors you can basically get for this particular pack that Eleonora has made. And this is the Adventurer's version. Again, it's got the backpack, it's got the side bags that hang off the sides, and it is again a tank top. I think all considering that this is actually a very good mod, it is not unlore friendly. You would actually think that you would be able to find something like this. And as you can tell, it also has one resource from Skyrim, which is the belt around the waist. Well, a mod from Skyrim anyway. Now on to our next mod. And for this mod, it is Fallout 4's B90 armor by Lord of War. And as you can tell, it adds an entire armor to the game. This is the female version. I would have loved to have actually seen a bit more work done to the female version to differentiate it from the male version, because as you can tell, not too much of a difference at all. It's just a little bit curvier and smaller in some areas. Of course, it does say that it has a jetpack, but the jetpack is unfunctional. So you can't really use it as a jetpack, sadly. But in terms of armor, it is actually a pretty good one in terms of defense. So if this is something that you'd be interested in, then go for it. And to craft this particular armor, you will end up having to go into the chemistry workstation under utilities to be able to craft it.
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
And for our last mod, it is Craftable Castle Wall Patches by DD Productions 83. This person has been a very, very busy one because I'm actually checking out another 2 of their mods, which is going to be a lot of fun because of the versatility of that mod. But as you can see, the missing sections to the castle have been filled in and they are repaired, but you can still see the seam as to where the original breaks were. You are going to need to get another mod called Spring Cleaning, and it will actually help out a lot when it comes to removing a lot of the random debris that is pretty much there, which will prevent you from being able to build anything. And dear God, what is she doing? But as you see, instead of there being like this huge open gap right there that is the equivalent to a security nightmare, it is now completely rebuilt. It is fully finished. You can just walk across it. It's more easily defended, and Fort Independence is pretty much back to its former glory. And on this wall, you were able to actually build an entrance. You are going to have to put some stairs in. Unfortunately, the stairs go to the corners, so yeah, you're going to either have to build a stand or something to be able to get in, or build some stairs. I'm far enough away that the stairs don't render in, so there would have been some steps. So if this is something that you'd like to have in your game, if you would like to have the castle back to its former glory with as little effort as possible and as little resources devoted to it as possible, in terms of, you know, just building 2 walls instead of multiple pieces of foundation to make it so that you can get in and out. The downside, I do believe, is the tracking for the NPCs. They will pretty much just bump into the wall and walk into it. I'm not exactly sure about that because I don't hang out here very often because of the fact that it gives you missions over and over and over. So if this is something that you would like to have in your game, if you would like to have your castle pretty much back to its former glory, then this will be the one for you. Alright, hope you like this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and if you want me to check out any mods, let me know in the description, and not description, but the comment section, and I will have a look at them. Take care. See you next week. Bye.